What is going on, fellow vets? Brian Reese, the VA Claims Insider, coming at you live from Austin, Texas. I wanted to share a new memo with you today that's being publicly released by the VFW, and it's called Don't Feed the Sharks. And they've even got a website devoted to this. So first of all, let me just be very clear here. I'm a life member of the VFW. I love the VFW. I support the VFW, right? And I think you guys already know, though, that I'm always going to tell you the truth. Okay. I'm going to share ground truth of what's going on out there. Okay. So let's go through this memo that's out there in the public domain about the VA claim sharks. Okay. And what to watch out for. What is a claim shark? A claim shark is an individual or company that charges hefty fees to assist or consult veterans with filing their VA benefit claims. This practice is illegal. Okay, so this is interesting here. So I'm not sure what the definition of hefty fees would be. And then assist or consult with filing the actual benefit claim. This practice is illegal. Illegal according to who? Right? I mean, I'm not sure if an attorney drafted this memo, but the way that we operate our company is absolutely within the rules and regulations. Okay. Claim sharks are not VA accredited, meaning they aren't required to adhere to the well-established professional and ethical standards of VA accreditation. So their advice can be misleading or even fraudulent. So this one doesn't make any sense. Okay. So essentially, they're trying to draw the link that if you have to go through the VA accreditation process, that somehow your advice is going to be better than somebody who didn't have to. And I don't think you can make the statement that the advice would be misleading or fraudulent. And I'll just highlight a few examples. A lot of VSOs, claims agents, and attorneys have been through our programs at VA Claims Insider because we're pretty good at what we do. And a lot of them consume our content on our blog, our YouTube channel, because it's super helpful. It's awesome content. So, y'all keep doing that. But this doesn't make any sense. Like a loan shark, once you're in, you can't get out and may be subject to new and hidden fees whenever you get a new rating, no matter who does the work. This statement is false. I mean, that is absolutely not true. We have termination procedures in our membership programs. If you don't want to work with us, you are more than welcome to not work with us. It's your choice. And I'm not aware of anybody who charges hidden fees for not doing the work. So I don't know where that's coming from, but that is simply false. Some of their predatory practices are promising or guaranteeing an increased disability rating or percentage increase. I'm not aware of any company out there who is promising or guaranteeing an increase in their rating or a certain percent increase. So if you have proof about that, please let me know. I've been doing this a long time. Again, I've never seen that. So this statement, in my opinion, is false. Advertising expedited VA claim decisions. Look, I'm not aware of anybody who's directly advertising an expedited VA claim decision above and beyond the VA claim timeline that's published online. But what I can tell you is if you file a disability claim with the right strategy, okay, personalized to you, and you're educated about the process and you have the right medical evidence, you are more likely to get your VA claim approved faster. Okay. So this statement is false. Requesting login credentials to personal information through secure websites. I'm not aware of anybody doing this either. So that statement's false. Using confusing tactics or ambiguous language to mislead claimants or coerce them into signing a contract. I'm also not aware of anything confusing or ambiguous language. I'll use our elite membership program in our membership agreement on our website. It's published. You can go see it. There's Q&A. You can talk to somebody beforehand, and you certainly do not have to use us for your disability claim. Telling veterans to forego VA exams and offering health consultations within their own network of doctors. This is potentially problematic. I talked about this in a previous video. If you get a VA C&P exam, you need to go, okay, 100%. If you skip it, if you choose not to go to your VA C&P exam, okay, the VA rater can deny your claim. So if somebody is telling you that, that's really bad advice. Offering health consultations within their own network of doctors. So I guess you'd have to define what an own network of doctors is. I'm aware of separate companies. There's hundreds of doctors and healthcare providers who have specialized in VA disability medical evidence to help support your disability claim. And for fellow vets, what I recommend here is that, you take a look and do some research before you agree to work with anybody, to include working with a doctor. And then some claim sharks are called out here. I'm not going to comment on this specifically, other than I know some of these folks, and they're really good people who are out there trying to help veterans fight against a broken system. Veterans can protect themselves by always working with VA accredited representatives. I agree. We agree. We absolutely encourage you to work with an accredited representative to prepare and file your claim with power of attorney, and to act on your behalf. Attending all exams ordered by the VA, 100% agree. That's a true statement. Not signing contracts, not agreeing to fees or payments from future benefits. That's the veteran's choice, who they want to work with. Not agreeing to pay for medical consultations or opinions. That statement doesn't make any sense, okay? And I think that one's dangerous, and it's just blatantly false. I'm not aware of doctors who provide DBQs, nexus letters, and IMOs free of charge, right? They're doctors. You're paying for their time, their experience, and credentials. I do recommend you do some research before you decide to work with somebody. Make sure that everything they do and are is legit and above board. But you absolutely have to pay for private medical consultations or opinions. Those aren't free, to the best of my knowledge and belief. I suppose you can try to ask a VA provider to help you, but they probably won't. And you can try to go to your own doctor to see if they'll help. But again, in my opinion, they don't know how, and they typically don't want to get bogged down in paperwork. Not providing access to PHI or personally identifiable information. 100% agree with that. Got to protect yourself. Who's not a claim shark? VA accredited veteran service organizations like the VFW, VA accredited claims agents, VA accredited attorneys assisting with Camp Lejeune lawsuits who do not charge excessive fees. Again, I don't know who gets to make the decision on what a claim shark is or not, or who is a claim shark. What I do know is there's a massive problem with the VA disability system. Okay. And I testified to Congress. I sent a written statement to Senate VA committee leadership. The issue that I see, fellow vets, we're not against the VSOs. We're not against the accredited attorneys. We're with you. We need you. We need everybody. The problem is there's not enough accredited representatives to help the millions of veterans who need help. Okay, that's arguably the biggest problem, is there's simply not enough accredited representatives to help veterans. Like VA Claims Insider, where did we come in? I figured out that there was a massive hole in VA disability education. Okay. And because of that massive hole in education, what I did was put together a whole comprehensive program to help you. Okay. So you can get educated with the right strategy the right education, the right medical evidence. Okay, now I absolutely 100% do recommend that you do your own research. And look, if you're not interested in working with a for-profit company, don't. That's your choice. I mean, you can decide to do this on your own for free. You can work with an accredited representative for free, which we recommend. But I want y'all, I'm always going to be open, honest, and truthful with you about the current state of things, where things are and where I think we need to go. Now, I do have a message for the VSOs, including, the VFW. Look, I'm a longtime member of your organizations, right? We need you. We need you. We are not against you. I'm not against y'all. We need each other. And, I would like to have better dialogue. I'd like to have more conversations. I'd like to get in a room with you, and have discussions about how we serve more veterans. Okay. Because I think this infighting, this us versus them mentality, it's hurting everybody. It's hurting the veterans, and it's unproductive. Okay. So I would like to see us come together, and find solutions here, which is what we're trying to do, up on the Hill as we continue to serve and support fellow veterans. All right, y'all. Brian Reese here, VA Claims Insider, Air Force Service Disabled Veteran. I'm out from Austin, Texas. Leave your comment below. I'm curious what you think. We'll talk soon.